These are both exciting and challenging times for Kenya. As a relative newcomer, I sense real optimism here about the economic direction Kenya and East Africa is travelling. There are tremendous opportunities in the wind, in IT, in mining, in services, and in the traditionally strong areas for Kenya of tourism and agriculture. For the last 2 days, I have been at the Economists' East African Summit in Rwanda, and it was quite gratifying and interesting to see the economists eat humble pie about Africa. 10 years ago, I think they described Africa as the hopeless continent, and this time around they had to be had to step back on a lot of the predictions they had made then. The summit was tremendously upbeat about the future of East Africa in many areas, with Kenya seen as being at the forefront of the countries who can take advantage of this rebirth. But those in attendance were also clear-eyed about the challenges Kenya faced. Vitally, infrastructure was seen as key, improving roads and rail networks, the ports, and provision of energy. Also high on the list was education, regulation, and transparency issues. And of course, it is vital that Kenya gets the implementation of the Constitution, and particularly devolution, right. If it doesn't, business, investors, and most importantly, the people and consumers in Kenya quickly lose confidence in the Constitution and its capacity to deliver real change and a solid, dependable economic environment in which entrepreneurs can prosper. For the last 12 months, Australia has been supporting a fiscal decentralisation knowledge program in partnership with the World Bank. This program aims to support and inform the ambitious devolution process envisaged by the Kenyan Constitution. It has also been responsible for the special focus of the Kenya Economic Update, which we are launching today. Australia has one of the most decentralised systems in the world. We've been doing this for over 100 years, and we've learnt, often the hard way, often by making mistakes, what works and what doesn't. There are striking similarities between Australia's system and Kenya's. For example, our Commonwealth Grants Commissioner and Commission play a similar role to the Commission on Revenue Allocation. Australia's approach to decentralisation is based on a notion of collaborative federalism, similar to that envisaged in the Kenyan Constitution. One of the key mechanisms that has helped us achieve this is the Council of Australian Governments, which brings together the 8 state premiers and the Chief Minister, together with the Prime Minister of Australia, on a regular basis. It is often seen as a very collaborative but also a combative arrangement. In Australia, our premiers and our federal government can often be from different political persuasions, and that does come over into the environment of this negotiation. But it also enables them to jointly decide policy priorities and agree on the programs the Commonwealth Government, our federal government, will fund the states to carry out. It does prove very challenging, even with such a small number of states, and not the 47 constituencies you're seeing in Kenya. But despite these challenges, the Council plays a crucial role in ensuring a common focus on the achievement of service delivery for the Australian people. So, Australia is looking forward to bringing some of these experience and skills to Kenya and on an ongoing relationship with our key partners here. We want to make devolution work effectively. We're grateful to our partners, to the World Bank, for their high-quality inputs into the policy debate to date, and I know that this economic update being launched today will be a highly important contributor to that debate. I wish you all a very successful meeting. Thank you.